Hi, welcome to Creative Ramblings. Today I would like to talk about how artists can use LinkedIn to their advantage. LinkedIn is known as a networking site for business people, so many artists might wonder why they should bother with it at all. Well, the fact that it is a site where many business people hang out would be the #1 reason for artists to become a part of it. Granted, LinkedIn has never actually led to any direct sales for me, but business people have money, and they're often looking for artwork to put up on their walls. So having a presence on a site that they are familiar with can never be a bad thing. I mean, you never know who's going to stumble across your artwork. Besides, as an artist, you're kind of running your own one-man business, and galleries, there are businesses too. So in my opinion, LinkedIn should be the first place to create a profile. Unfortunately, because it is a site for business people, LinkedIn is not very good with images. While they do have a place for you to upload your CV and your bio, stuff like that, adding an image gallery can be a bit tricky. I've managed to get some visuals of my work up there by linking my Behance profile to my LinkedIn profile, which is not ideal, and I hope LinkedIn will become more accommodating to artists in the future. But at least some of my work is up there, people can get a first impression, and if they want to see more, they can always click on the link to my website, which of course should always be part of your profile. Something I'm not sure many artists know about LinkedIn is that it has a pretty active artist community. There's a lot of LinkedIn groups for artists and art lovers where people come to share information, and these groups have been the element I have found most beneficial on LinkedIn. Unfortunately, a lot of the art-related groups have feeds that are clogged by self-promotion, something that in my opinion doesn't do much good for the artist or the group. I think you have to be a little careful with your self-promotion on LinkedIn. There's nothing wrong with posting a notice for your upcoming show or a newly finished piece on your own profile, and adding a link to your website in a comment, especially if you're referring to it as an example, isn't a bad thing. But adding post after post screaming, look at me, it's just gonna make you look desperate. Many groups will actually have ongoing threads where you can introduce yourself and your work and your website, and some of them even have threads where they encourage you to like each other's Facebook pages and promote that. Those are the threads that are meant for self-promotion, and those are the places that people will go to who are interested in looking up new members and new artwork. The groups that I like best are the ones that have active discussions going on, like the Art Biz group and the Art Marketing group. Those are places where artists come to share experiences, give advice, and a place where you can go to ask questions. I've received many great tips from experienced artists in groups like these. An important thing to remember about LinkedIn is that it's a social media site like any other. So in order for it to work for you, you have to have an active presence. Don't just create a profile and think that things will magically start happening, because they won't. You have to keep your profile up to date, you have to post regular updates, and you have to have an active presence in the community. Now, I know this seems like a lot of work, but if you schedule it right, it's not so bad. I usually do it with my morning coffee, or you can do it over lunch, and I will schedule an hour so I don't get lost and spend the entire day online. If you've had any positive or negative experiences with LinkedIn, I would love to hear about it in the comments. And if you've any tips or tricks for us, please share them so we can all benefit and learn from each other. I hope you will consider sharing this video with your friends, and of course likes and new subscribers are always welcome. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Stay creative. Bye!